MCearnings.com. I want to quickly share with you how to use the forward-looking earnings dates, and these is a list of stocks with upcoming earnings dates. Either they're announced or they're projected if they didn't announce them yet. And we know that earnings are important. You need to know ahead of time because it's a catalyst event and you really need to be prepared. Unfortunately, getting the data for these earnings dates, it's very cumbersome, and you have to read the press releases. The stocks will either issue a press release announcing when the next date is, or they'll post it on their website, or you have to go out there and really search and compile it. And that's what we're doing here, is we're constantly looking for either the press release or their announcements on their investor relations website. And once we get a confirmed announcement, then we put it in here. If not, then it's projected, and this is updating constantly throughout the day. And let's just take a look at the report real quick, how it's organized. And over here you have the stock name, the market cap, and then you get little checks if it's in the S&P 500. Here, this is the next earnings, upcoming earnings. So if it's announced, we have the date here. If it's either after market close or before the market open, and then the conference call date and time, and then the quarter of the next upcoming earnings. If it's announced, you see a little check over here. If it's not announced yet, if we didn't pick it up, then we have a projected check over here. As a reference, you also see the previous earnings. So you have the date over here, and then we have the expected move that was taken from the option prices before the earnings was announced, and then the actual move. So you have that as a real quick reference to compare what happened. And if you wanted to go, if once they file it with the SEC, we have a link here that you could go to the SEC and read about the earnings on the SEC website. In addition to that, this has a list of all the stocks that are trading. See over 4,800, 4,826. If you want to download this list, you could download it. If you need to put it into some kind of a trade, either a trading model, or you need it in your spreadsheet so you know when the next upcoming date is, then you could just download it from here. Also, you have a few of these filters to help you out. If you're only looking for stocks in your watch list, you could do that. If you want to look for anything that's coming up tomorrow, next 7 days, 30 days, you could use the filters here. Time of day, if the next earnings is announced, projected, or any, you could look by stock type. If the stock has options, so a lot of people options traders use this report, and if you want to just filter for stocks that have options, you could do that as well. Or if you want to look for options with a minimum amount of trading activity on an average day, it trades at least 1,000 contracts or more, you could use that. If you're looking for a group of stocks that maybe belong to a certain ETF, like if you're looking just to trade financials, for example, energy, utilities, besides making your own watch list, you could use one of these filters, and you could also filter by market cap over here. And again, if you're looking for a filter that's not in here, you could download this and use it in an Excel spreadsheet. Thanks, everyone.